Jennings has no plans to move to Los Angeles for Jeopardy! Despite admitting the distance from his family is the hardest part of the job, the U.S. Sun can reveal. The beloved host has spent a large chunk of the year down in Southern California while his wife and 2 kids remain in the Seattle, Washington area, where Ken was born. Since Ken, 50, took over hosting duties from Alex Trebek after his passing in November 2020, he has had to fly down to Los Angeles weekly to film the show. Filming for Jeopardy! Typically takes place on Tuesdays and Wednesdays on the Sony Studios lot in Culver City, California. The show tapes 5 games each day, 3 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. Ken reportedly has a smaller home in Los Angeles that he stays in for work, but he continues to primarily reside in Washington, something he has no plans on changing anytime soon. An insider told the U.S. Sun that behind the scenes at a Jeopardy! Taping, Ken confessed to the audience that being away from his loved ones is the toughest part of the gig. Ken was honest about being away from his family being the hardest part of the job. He said that despite how tough it is to be away, which only gets harder the busier his schedule was, he has no plans on moving to LA. He was adamant that his family has built a great life in Seattle they're happy with. LA is not for them, the source said. The flight from Seattle to Los Angeles is just under 3 hours. Ken was born in the suburbs of Seattle in May 1974, but due to his dad's work as an international lawyer, he lived overseas much of his childhood. When Ken was in 1st grade, the family moved to South Korea and later lived in Singapore. He returned to his home state for college where he attended the University of Washington, and later transferred to Brigham Young University. Ken met his future wife, Mindy, at BYU and the couple wed in 2000. They share 2 kids together, daughter Caitlin and son, Dylan. Ken, who won over $4 million as a contestant on Jeopardy! Before being crowned as host, primarily lives in a stunning 4,500 square foot home just outside of Seattle. The luxury 3-story house, worth over $2,900,000, has views that span over the Washington mountains and a beautiful lake. It also includes a large patio deck with gorgeous mountain views and a relaxing spa space. The primary bedroom includes a big, full-sized bathtub and tons of natural light from the large windows. The lakefront estate, which was built in 2008, also boasts a media room and 2 full-sized kitchens. Despite his grand home, the millionaire typically lives a modest lifestyle, and even continues to drive his Toyota Corolla to work. A studio insider previously revealed that although glitz and glamour are not his thing, Ken is working hard to improve his fan interactions. Ken is a national celebrity, and has been for years, but he is decidedly not a creature of Hollywood and has purposely chosen to raise his family in Seattle instead of Los Angeles, the source shared. But he isn't a hermit and loves interacting with real Jeopardy! Fans that he crosses paths with online and during his frequent commutes. People have misconstrued his tweets in the past, and it's been an issue he's had to work on. But he's very good with off-camera, in-person interactions. People who meet him out in public usually come away with a smile on their face.